This new chapter in your life will bring more than just a change in location. It will open doors to new opportunities, friendships, and experiences that align with your soul's purpose. Perhaps you felt stuck or uninspired in your current environment, sensing something bigger awaits you beyond your comfort zone. Now the universe confirms your intuition. The restless feeling you've had is not random. It's your soul preparing for expansion. Remember, the wealthy man entering your life isn't just offering help. He may have been guided to you due to something he saw in you, your kindness, strength, and ability to uplift others. He might have heard about your good deeds or been divinely instructed to join your journey. Regardless, his role goes beyond finances. He's helping you step into your greater potential. You may even find him as a mentor, friend, or supporter in ways beyond your expectations. Archangel Michael reminds you to continue living with an open heart. The reason this blessing is coming to you is because you've already been a blessing to others. Every act of generosity you've shown has been like a seed planted in the universe, blossoming into something beautiful. You don't need to question whether you deserve it. You do. Your kindness, goodness, and willingness to help others have contributed to this moment. Sometimes when something wonderful happens, we question it, wondering, why me? Do I really deserve this? Archangel Michael wants you to let go of those doubts. The divine doesn't reward only a select few. Blessings come to those who align themselves with love, compassion, and faith. You've done that, and now you're receiving what's rightfully yours. Instead of doubting, embrace it with gratitude. Understand that this is part of a larger plan, a plan that has been unfolding for a long time, even when you couldn't see it. As you prepare for this transition, try to focus on releasing any lingering negativity from the past. There may have been disappointments, betrayals, or moments that made you question the goodness of the world. But the fact that this blessing is arriving now is proof that kindness still exists, that good things do come to those who live with an open heart. Archangel Michael encourages you to move forward without carrying the weight of past hurts. This is a fresh start, a new beginning, and it is meant to bring you joy. With each step you take in this new journey, you will learn more about yourself, your strength, your resilience, and your ability to attract abundance through sincerity. This is not just about someone giving you an opportunity. It is about you stepping into a version of yourself that is ready to receive it. When you look back, you will see that every challenge, every lesson, and every moment of faith has led you to this exact point. If at any time you feel unsure, ask for a sign. The angels love to send small messages of reassurance, such as a feather in your path, a repeating number, a stranger's kind word, or a song on the radio that speaks directly to your spirit. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. You are on the right tracks. Even when the journey feels uncertain, trust that you are being guided towards something extraordinary. This relocation is not a disruption. It is a divine alignment that is moving you closer to the life you were always meant to live. The wealthy man's assistance is not just generosity. It is a bridge between where you are now and where you are meant to be. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself and know that you are worthy of this blessing. You may have faced hardships and wondered if things would ever change, but now everything is shifting and you are not being left behind. You are being called forward. This is your time to step into it, own it, and say yes. You are about to discover new sides of yourself, new talents, new dreams, and new levels of joy. Your angels are not just watching. They are actively working, opening doors, clearing paths, and lifting burdens. When you feel anxious, close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and feel the presence of Archangel Michael. He surrounds you in a circle of divine light, clearing fear from your path and blessing your next steps with grace and courage. You may wonder what this new place will be like and worry if you'll fit in, but know that you are not going alone. You are being carried by loves. Where you are going, you will find peace, purpose, and joy. The man who is helping you may not fully understand the reason behind his attraction to you, but his spirit was guided and nudged by the divine. He is not helping you out of obligation. He sees the goodness in you and recognizes your light. Dear child, if you are watching this video today, know that your guardian angels have a special message for you. Archangel Michael is reaching out to let you know that a significant shift is happening in your life. This shift involves a wealthy man who will play an important role in your journey and help you relocate to a new place. What's even more remarkable is that this opportunity is directly connected to a decision you made not too long ago. You may not have realized it at the time, but something you did, an act of kindness, generosity, or support for someone in need, has set this powerful moment into motion. Sometimes, even the smallest good deeds can have life-changing effects. You might have done something from the goodness of your heart without expecting anything in return, but the universe sees everything. Now, the energy you put out is coming back to you in a beautiful and unexpected way. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your efforts, kindness, and pure intentions have not gone unnoticed. He is asking you to remain open and trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing for your highest good. The wealthy man who is about to step into your life is not appearing by chance. He is part of a greater plan set in motion by forces beyond our comprehension. At first, it may feel overwhelming or even too good to be true, but you must believe that you are fully capable of receiving this blessing. The universe works in mysterious ways, often bringing people into our lives exactly when we need them the most. This man has been guided to you for a reason, and his role in your journey will soon become clear. If you have been feeling uncertain or questioning what comes next, take a deep breath and imagine a soft, warm light surrounding your heart. This light represents the love and guidance of your angels, washing away any doubts or fears. Archangel Michael wants you to release any worries about how or why things are happening, and instead trust that everything is working in your favor. You don't have to figure everything out all at once. Just take one step at a time, knowing that each step is leading you towards something greater. Perhaps you have already noticed small signs that something big is coming. Have you seen repeated messages about moving to a new place? Have you ever experienced an unexplainable surge of excitement or restlessness, as if something significant is about to change? These are not mere coincidences. They are divine messages from your angels, preparing you for the transformative shift that is occurring. The universe often communicates with us subtly, through feelings, dreams, unexpected conversations, or even recurring symbols in our daily lives. Pay attention to these subtle messages as they guide you toward your next chapter. You might wonder why someone with immense wealth and resources would be interested in your journey. The truth is, when we act from a place of kindness and compassion, we attract experiences that align with the energy we emit. This wealthy individual is not merely offering financial support or assistance. They are playing a role in a divine plan designed to help. By embracing this life, you step into your true destiny. Miracles don't always manifest in dramatic events. Sometimes they arrive as the right person at the right time, presenting the right opportunity. Archangel Michael urges you to release any thoughts of unworthiness or doubt. When unexpected good things happen, they are not a result of luck. They are a sign of our alignment with divine timing. You have put in the work and made the right choices, and now the universe is responding. It's important to remember that you are not taking anything from anyone. You are simply receiving what is meant for you. This blessing has already been set in motion and is now on its way to you. Of course, change can be frightening, even when it's positive. If you've been in the same place for a long time, the idea of relocating might feel overwhelming. You may feel torn between excitement and nervousness, between curiosity and hesitation. That's completely normal. Growth often requires us to step into the unknown, leaving behind what is familiar to embrace something even better. Archangel Michael assures you that you are not alone in this transition. He stands beside you, guiding you with love and protection, ensuring that everything unfolds smoothly. If you ever feel uncertain, simply close your eyes and seek guidance. You don't need all the answers right now. Just take one step at a time, trusting that you are being led in the right direction. Imagine a protective shield of light enveloping you, infusing you with courage and peace. This divine protection ensures that no harm will befall you as you venture forward. You are safe, supported, and precisely where you need to be. He perceives what the universe perceives, a constant source of love. You may grow close to him or you may not. But know this: his role in your life is significant, and his presence is a gift. This journey isn't solely about your destination, it's about your transformation. You're stepping into a life that aligns with your inner truth. This move won't merely alter your surroundings, it will reshape your mindset. You'll begin to dream again, to believe again. You'll realize that perhaps, just perhaps, you were never lost. You were always on your way here. There's power in your presence, beauty in your story, and divine timing in every twist and turn that brought you here. Release guilt, fear, and the belief that you must earn every century stroll. You're permitted to receive with ease, to express gratitude without feeling unworthy, and to walk forward with peace in your heart. As you embark on this new chapter, take time to create space, not just in your physical home, but in your soul. Declutter old beliefs, release the opinions of others, and make room for grace and joy. You've accomplished more than enough. You've shown up when no one was watching, loved when it wasn't easy, and trusted when it made no sense. And now the divine is entrusting you with this blessing. You're not a burden, you're a vessel for miracles. Let that truth settle into your bones. This move will profoundly impact everything, not just your location, but your energy, relationships, and vision for your future. And when you arrive, when you step into that new place, pause, stand still, and express gratitude. Thank your angels, thank the divine, and thank your past self for not giving up, because you are about to witness the extraordinary when heaven moves in your favor. You're not just relocating, you're ascending, evolving, and rising. And this, dear child, is only the beginning. You may experience moments of doubt in the days ahead, with that little voice whispering, is this truly happening? Am I truly ready for this? But let me remind you, you are not here by chance. This isn't luck, it's alignment. The shift in your life was orchestrated by the divine, and it began the moment you chose love over fear. There was a day you could have walked away, turned inward, or closed your heart. But you didn't. Now the universe is responding. Your guardian angels witnessed it all. Every tear, every sacrifice, every quiet prayer spoken in the dark. They held you when you thought no one saw, and protected your path when you didn't even know you needed protection. And now they are delivering you to a place of restoration. The man entering your life now isn't coming to save you. He's coming to confirm what's already true. You are worthy of good things and ready for a new season. This isn't a transaction, it's a divine exchange. Your energy, goodness, and soul's light have magnetized this moment. You won't need to prove yourself, beg, or shrink to fit someone else's comfort. This time you get to expand, breathe, and receive. And that is your miracle. A place awaits you, not just a home, but a space that feels like a soul match. It carries a frequency of peace, joy, and ease. When you step into it, you will feel it immediately, like air that's been waiting for your lungs or soil that's been waiting for your feet. This isn't just a relocation, it's a reunion, a homecoming. And everything that once felt lost will start to come back. Your clarity, creativity, confidence, and calm. Don't let fear speak louder than your calling. Fear only shows up when we're standing at the edge of something holy. You're not weak for being afraid, but you're brave for moving forward anyway. That inner tug, the restlessness, the curiosity, and the sense that something big is about to unfold are your soul recognizing what's already yours. You didn't force this blessing, you aligned with it. Your prayers were never lost. They became blueprints for angels and maps. Now you're being guided toward their fulfillment. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something profoundly. This journey is sacred. Every box you pack, every detail you organize, every goodbye you say, it's all part of a divine cleansing. You're shedding layers, letting go of energies that no longer serve you, and making room for something far more aligned. The man helping you may offer money, support, a connection, or a place to stay. But beyond that, he's helping you remember something. That you're not invisible, that you're not forgotten, that you're deeply seen, deeply known, and divinely favored. Some people arrive in our lives as confirmation, as messengers, or as vessels of divine timing. He may be one of them, and his presence will be part of your awakening. You may realize that your entire life has been preparing you for this chapter. The heartbreaks, the losses, the jobs that didn't work out, the people who walked away. None of it was wasted. You had to be emptied so you could be refilled, still so you could finally hear, trust without seeing, so that now, when everything unfolds, you'll know exactly who orchestrated it. God has not forgotten you. The angels never stopped working for you. And what's arriving now is bigger than a move. It's a spiritual rebirth. Let it happen. Don't resist the flow, don't question the timing, and don't second guess your worth. You're ready, more ready than you knows. Soon you'll find yourself waking up in a place that feels like peace. Not just because of the location, but because of the version of you that's finally rising, shedding the past, releasing the pain and opening her hands to receive what was always meant to be hers. You may feel the urge to cry. Let it come. Those are not tears of fear. They're tears of release, of recognition, and of return. You're not who you were, and you're not going back. You're crossing a threshold into a space. Your soul has longed for a future built by angels, and it will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Dear one, there's something you need to remember right now. This isn't just about the blessing, it's about the healing that comes with it. You've carried burdens for so long. Some were never yours to carry, some were given to you by others, and some you picked up in survival mode. But now those burdens are being lifted gently, tenderly, one layer at a time, not by force or in one dramatic moment. As you step into this next chapter, your soul will start to feel lighter, your breath will feel deeper, and your mind will quiet in ways it hasn't in years. Why? Because you're no longer living in fight or flight, you're stepping into flow. The place you're moving to carries peace. Not just any peace, but a peace that restores and reteaches your body what it means to feel safe. The wealthy man stepping into your life is part of this restoration. Not because he's your answer, but because he's part of your unfolding. He's a reminder that support can come without strings, that people can be guided to give without expectation, and that grace can find you through strangers. This man may come from a world that looks very different from yours, speak differently, live differently, and think differently. But don't let that stop you from receiving. He's not above you, he's beside you in this moment by divine appointment. The divine doesn't care about social status, it cares about energy and alignment. And your energy, your heart, and your willingness to serve others are what brought this opportunity to you. Now it's time to accept it. You've spent so much of your life giving your time, your love, your effort, and your patience. Now it's your season to receive. This isn't selfish, it's sacred balance. The angels want you to know that you don't have to earn this next blessing through exhaustion. You've already earned your blessings through your integrity, grace under pressure, and unwavering persistence in love. The act of kindness you may have forgotten triggered a ripple effect that reached the right person at the right time. Now that energy is returning to you with interest, doubling, tripling, and overflowing. So when help shows up, don't deflect it, apologize for it, or downplay it. Instead, express your gratitude and say yes. Allow people to love, support, and surround you. Embrace the divine timing unfolding without resistance. You're not lucky, you're aligned. What's coming is not just physical help. It's emotional renewal, spiritual reassurance, and creative rebirth. When you relocate, you're not just changing your surroundings, you're also changing your frequency. Your spirit will begin to tune into something higher, leading to a new kind of clarity and decision-making from a place of alignment rather than anxiety. You'll start to notice that the right people show up more often because you've become different, grounded, centered, and finally living in your truth. In this truth, you begin to shine in ways you never thought possible. This man will witness you as someone who carries light, not just as someone to help. He may not even realize it, but being around you will shift him too. Your energy will impact him, your story will humble him, and your authenticity will inspire him. This connection is reciprocal. He's offering you support, and your presence is offering him purpose. It's a sacred partnership, a chapter where both of your journeys begin to elevate. So walk boldly, dear one, and hold your head high. You're not begging, borrowing, or behind. You're receiving what was already written for you. Every step you take now is divinely guided. As the day of your move draws closer, you may feel a mixture of emotions, but trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Excitement, nervousness, gratitude, and uncertainty, these are all normal human emotions. Big transitions often bring a range of intense feelings, but your angels want you to know that every emotion you're experiencing now is valid and deserves your attention. Don't push it away. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Allow the emotions to flow through you. Let the tears fall if they need to. Embrace the memories that surface. Allow your heart to break open in the most beautiful way. Because what you're doing now is not just about moving. It's about releasing, surrendering, expanding, and stepping out of old energy into divine alignment. Reflect on how far you've come, even during the moments when you wanted to give up, when you had no answers, no strength, and no support. But you persisted, you believed, and now the reward is here. Don't let fear hold you back. You deserve every bit of what's arriving. You don't have to earn it again, explain it to anyone, or even fully understand it. You just have to say yes. Yes to peace, yes to change, yes to miracles, and yes to the version of yourself ready to rise. This move, this relocation, is a spiritual metaphor. It's the outward reflection of what's happening within you. Old energies are dissipating, old pain is losing its power, and old limitations are dissolving. You're becoming more yourself than you've ever been. Let this be the moment you shed the baggage, the guilt, the shame, and the fear of being too much or not enough. It's time to release all of it. Pack only what lifts your spirit and aligns with love. Because where you're headed, the energy is lighter, the space is clearer, and your spirit will soar. You may not know the details yet or have a perfect plan, but you're held, covered, and surrounded. Archangel Michael is already walking the path ahead of you, clearing obstacles, blessing each step, and ensuring that the doors open at the perfect time. When you finally arrive, pause, feel it. Feel the divine timing, the alignment, and the sacred unfolding. You'll know you're exactly where you're meant to be. And you'll realize that this was never just about a move. It was about the healing that could only come once you said yes to change, to help, and to receive. Your angels want you to stay vigilant in the days ahead. You may receive messages, signs, or unexpected confirmations. Pay attention to these things. A street name, a phrase from a stranger, or a vivid and meaningful dream. These are not random occurrences. They are divine winks, breadcrumbs leading you forward. The wealthy man who's helping you, he's not just a blessing. He's part of your soul contract, someone you were meant to meet, whose path was always destined to cross yours. Whether he remains in your life for a season or longer, trust that his presence has a purpose. He may open doors you didn't even know existed, speak words that ignite something within you, or remind you of your value, power, and potential. And that, dear one, is a divine gift. So keep your heart open, not just to the blessing, but to the transformation it brings. This chapter will stretch you, but it won't break you. You'll grow, rise, and remember who you truly are. From this point forward, everything will change. Now that you stand at the edge of this beautiful new chapter, there's one final truth your angels want you to carry with you. This isn't just your next step, it's your next becoming. Everything that brought you here, every struggle, every silence, every heartbreak, was shaping you for this moment. You're not arriving empty. You're arriving ready to live with deeper purpose, ready to open your heart without apology, ready to trust life again, for the angels have cleared the path, and the universe has set the stage for your alignment. Don't just see your destination as four walls and a roof. It's sacred ground, a sanctuary, and a launching pad for everything your soul is here to do. Feel that, let it settle into your spirit. You're not escaping, you're expanding. This move isn't running away. It's returning to yourself and the person who guided you to step in. They are fulfilling divine instruction, whether they know it or not. They are part of a higher plan written long before now, a plan that brings you back into divine flow. As you settle in and unpack both physically and spiritually, make space for stillness. Take moments to sit and breathe, feeling the presence of your angels, the shift in energy, and the release. Let the quiet heal you and the stillness speak. In that stillness, you'll hear the whisper you've waited your whole life to hear. You are safe now, you are home, and you are finally free to bloom. Don't be surprised if new opportunities begin to arrive quickly. When we align with our soul's path, life moves at the speed of grace. You might meet people who feel instantly familiar, receive offers that feel perfectly timed, or discover passions you thought you had lost. This isn't coincidence. This is your spirit thriving in the right environment, the kind of life you once dreamed of. Walk through this chapter with your head high, not because of what you've gained, but because of who you've become. You've risen from ashes, found light in the dark, and stayed kind when life gave you every reason not to. Now the divine is responding. This is your reward, your reminder, and your return to you. In the coming weeks, keep your energy protected, keep your boundaries clear, and keep your focus on peace. Not everyone will understand your paths, and that's perfectly okay. This journey wasn't crafted for anyone else's approval. It was designed for you to rise. So let them wonder and question, while you continue to trust, bloom, and believe. And whenever fear whispers or doubt knocks, remember this moment. Remember the signs, messages, and divine confirmations that said, this is real, this is yours, this is now. You are not alone. You never were. The angels are walking with you into every new room, opportunity, and sacred beginning. They illuminate your path with every step and smile because they know you're just getting started. So breathe in all of it, the new air, peace, and life. As you close this chapter, take a moment to express your gratitude. Thank you to the angels who stayed by your side, even in silence, even in the darkest moments, even when you felt forgotten. They whispered strength into your soul, provided protection around your steps, and held your heart when it broke. Thank you to the divine for never giving up on your future, even when you doubted yourself, questioned the path, or thought nothing was changing. The divine never left. It remained steadfast, prepared, and built a way forward, a door of light, and a new chapter with your name on it. Thank you to yourself for being brave, getting up every time you fell, speaking hope into your own heart when no one else did, carrying others even when you were tired, smiling when all you wanted to do was cry, and believing not because it was easy, but because it was right. You chose growth, healing, and opening your heart again and again, even when it hurts. Thank you for saying yes. Yes to life, yes to possibility, and yes to the love you knew you deserved. This isn't the end of your journey. This is the page where the real story begins. The story you were born to live, filled with joy, purpose, and alignment, where your soul is free. The one where your heart feels safe and your spirit soars. It's the beginning of the most aligned chapter you've ever known. This chapter doesn't demand that you pretend, perform, or prove anything. It simply asks you to be fully, honestly, and beautifully. You are ready. You've grown, stretched, softened, and awakened. You're no longer waiting. You're arriving, stepping into truth, peace, and love that doesn't require you to shrink. You're chosen for this season, this blessing, to receive what was always meant for you and lead with your light, living with your heart wide open. You're blessed not because everything was easy, but because you trusted, kept going, and chose love even in a world that taught you fear. Now go not with fear, but with faith, not with questions, but with quiet confidence. Walk boldly even if your knees shake, or gently, but with the power of heaven behind you. Walk slowly if you must, but walk. Into the life that's been waiting for you all along, into the rooms that already hold your name, into the conversations that will spark your next transformation, into the days where peace is your normal, joy is your rhythm, and love is your home. You don't have to rush, you just have to begin. Let this be your soft start, your gentle return, your quiet rising. Everything is changing, but you're ready because this isn't just a new chapter. It's a new frequency, a new version of you, a new world opening up. And always remember, you're loved more deeply than you know, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Your soul is precious, your spirit is radiant, you're made of stardust and eternity and divine intelligence. Your guide is. Every step you've taken, every twist in your story, none of it was random. The angels are still with you, still speaking, still arranging miracles, still holding your hand in the quiet moments. And when you don't know what to do next, they'll show you in subtle signs, gentle nudges, the warmth of a sunrise, the lyrics of a song, or the words from a stranger that feel like a message from heaven. You're exactly where you need to be, even if it feels unfamiliar, scary, or if it doesn't all make sense yet. Trust the timing, the unfolding, and the inner knowing that brought you this far. You haven't missed your moments, you're right on time. The best is yet to come, dear child. There are mornings ahead that will fill your heart, people you haven't met yet who will love you in ways you never imagined, dreams you don't even know you have that are already forming, blessings being prepared behind the scenes just for you, and opportunities so aligned they'll feel like home from the first moment. You are stepping into ease, grace, and days that match your energy. No more forcing, surviving, or pretending. There is peace, flow, and presence. You will laugh louder, breathe deeper, sleep better, and trust more. You'll begin to attract what honors your heart, fuels your spirit, and aligns with your truth. The people who misunderstood you will no longer matter, and the places you outgrew will no longer pull you back because you're aligned now. You're anchored in something greater, something divine, something that can't be shaken. Your life is not small, your purpose is not lost, and your story is still unfolding with beauty, fire, and light. So take a deep breath, feel the power that is already inside you, the love, the wisdom, the divine rhythm beating in your chest. You were never broken, you were being rebuilt, never abandoned. You were being aligned, never behind, you were being prepared. And now it's time to live, to love, to trust again, and to begin again. This time with no fear, no shame, no need to explain your worth because your worth is undeniable. It is not up for debate, not something you have to earn, not something that changes, but something built into your soul. It is the truth you carry in your bones, the light behind your eyes. Your worth doesn't disappear when people walk away. It doesn't fade when you're tired or quiet. It stays, glows, and remains. Your light is unstoppable, shining even when you feel small, reaching even when you feel lost, and glowing even when you feel unseen. This light isn't from the world, it's from the divine you're forced and who you truly are. No shadow can touch it, no failure can dim it, and no judgment can erase it. Your light moves ahead of you, clearing paths, opening hearts, and changing rooms. You may not see it, but others do feel it and remember it. And your path is unstoppable. Every twist has meaning, every detour has purpose, and every delay was divine timing. You're not behind, not too late. You're exactly where you were always meant to be. You're walking a sacred path carved just for you. Up a path your soul chose long ago, even when you doubted it, didn't understand, or almost gave up. The path kept calling, rising to meet your feet, and unfolding step by step. You're sacred not because of what you do or how others see you, but because you're made of divine essence, carrying the breath of the Creator and holding the fire of heaven in your heart. You're not here by accident, a mistake, or too much or not enough. You are exactly who you were always meant to be. You are seen even when it felt like no one was watching. You gave everything and received nothing back, whispered prayers, and wondered if anyone heard. But the universe and angels saw you, and now they are answering. You are safe, truly safe, held, guarded, and protected by love, light, and forces greater than fear. You are wrapped in grace, surrounded by peace, and watched over with love. The past has no power here. Its weight is no longer yours to carry. Its shame does not belong to you, and its story does not define you. You are not your wounds, your history, or your regrets. You are your healing, your courage, and your becoming. The pain doesn't follow you. It stayed behind, served its lesson, and now releases you. Only the lessons come with you, only the strength remains, and only the wisdom moves forward. You are free now, truly free, free to breathe without fear, free to speak your truth, free to live with your whole heart, free to rest, free to receive, free to trust again, free to be seen in your softness, free to be strong without hardening, free to walk in love without apology, free to dance, even when no one is watching, free to create just because it brings you joy, free to become all that you are, all that you've hidden, all that you've dreamed of. You don't need permission, you don't need proof, you just need to hear yes. And the heavens are watching, always you've been, with joy in their eyes and pride in their hearts, because you made it. Not because it was easy, not because it was perfect, but because it was real. You chose love over bitterness, peace over control, faith over fear, and walked through the dark, step by trembling step with no roadmap or guarantee. You kept walking through the waiting, the stillness, and the wondering. You stayed soft, you stayed open, and you stayed willing. And through it all you were becoming who you were always meant to be. Not by rushing, but by surrendering. Not by chasing, but by allowing. And now you've arrived. You may not feel different right away or see fireworks, but trust this, everything inside you has shifted. The pieces have clicked into place, and the answers are starting to reveal themselves. The next steps are forming in your spirit, and you stand in sacred alignment, in divine timing, and in true readiness. Now watch what happens when you say yes. Yes to the quiet nudges, yes to the dreams that won't leave you alone. Yes to the love that comes softly and stays, and yes to the life that has always been yours, a life of wholeness, beauty, and where nothing is missing. You are no longer waiting, you are receiving. And so the blessings, confirmations, divine surprises, and the deep peace begin to flow. So much is on its way, already moving, aligning, and circling your name. Don't rush, don't chase, or don't force. Don't receive, just rest, just be and trust. The universe knows exactly where to find you because you are right on time. Let yourself celebrate, rest, and feel proud. You've done the work, said the prayers, and shown up. Now let life show up for you, let the magic unfold, let the miracles rise, and let your heart expand. And when you look back one day, you'll smile. You'll see how everything made sense, how every delay was divine, how every loss made space, and how every ending led here. You'll see how the heavens never left your side. And you'll whisper, I made it,